Welcome to Calvin, the Digital Creative School.
What's up? We're back! Eric just hyped me up, so I'm ready to stream once again. Who is already in the live stream in the chat here? So, we got a submission from Keanu. Our Zach and Wrench are here. Nice, nice. Welcome, guys. Alright, let's switch straight into it, because we don't have much time left. Only around 1 hour. So let's look at Keanu's submission here. It looks very, very cool. Let's just look at the loop once here. Check it out. I already looked at it for hours. It's beautiful. Yeah, very cool. And even loops. Nice. Let's read what they say about this.
Keanu Steve said, "Hey Calver, would love some feedback on the animation. To be honest, I have no idea when it comes to keyframes. Drive.google.com.
Nice. Drive.google.com is the best. Okay, when it comes to keyframes, there's a few things I would kind of like enhance here, or like put a little bit more effort into, but in general, especially the art direction. I think the art direction what you made here looks very cool. The art style and the mix of 2D and 3D shapes, and still making everything look like it's 2D, even though it is 3D, which, let's reveal your project file, because it is truly 3D, even though it looks 2D. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the art direction here. It's very, very cool. And it's also like very cool to see how you know what's important for the render, right? Because if you look from any other direction, it falls apart, but you made it work for the intended direction, which is, I think, always very important, especially for newcomers to learn, that you don't have to make your whole scene work from all directions. You just have to concentrate on what's actually visible by the camera. And yeah, you did the perfect job with that. I would be interested in, I guess, like you painted this figure before and then you projected it onto the geometry, right? I think that's how you did it. But I would like to hear from you personally, if that's correct. Okay, so maybe let's switch back to the final render here and like tell you my ideas, what I would like to improve. You said you weren't sure about the animation, so I would personally like to enhance the ball movement here, right? Because right now it's interesting, but it feels a little undefined, I guess. Like the movement feels a little random. So let's see what we can do there. Maybe like add a curve that the ball is following. But since it's like kind of like abstract, it would be cool if the ball also did some abstract movement, like maybe like instead of rolling on top the whole time, maybe it's actually kind of like falling over and then rolling back on it from the other side. So yeah, let's try that out. I think I have an idea already how to do that, since we don't have, this ball doesn't have any texture, so we could get away with a cheat that I just came up with. Let's try that. I'm gonna save this as Calva v1 in downloads. Yes. Right. How does the light work for illustration? Yeah, good question. I mean, it looks like most of the light information is already in the texture, right? Like it's painted in, and then these light sources, they add a little bit of more structure to it. Even though, does this shader even have light interaction? Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have emission. It seems to just be a diffuse. Let's actually check that here in shading. Hey, Keanu's in the chat. What's up? What's up? Okay, so yeah, it's just principled with a little bit of emission, but not much. And then roughness, yeah. So this is a really cool mix between 2D and 3D workflows. All right, let me show you my idea for the ball animation. Okay. So I'm gonna move this. Where is this? Is it already in the collection? It makes sense. Back. First time sculpting, pretty janky. It's fine, man. I mean, for your art style, it works. It works perfectly fine. So, oh yeah, my question was: did you paint this as a 2D painting and then you project it onto your 3D sculpt, right? Okay, so my idea with this was: is this already a curve? No, this is a mesh. Okay, so I would start with converting this mesh into a curve, at least one vertice, and then see if that works. Difficult. I was hoping we could just select the edge here. Let me see. Basically, okay, nice. I think we got it now. Yeah, we got it now. Okay, so I want to duplicate this edge here and then turn it. I'm gonna put it into, separate it into its own object. So now we have this as its own object, and I want to convert it to a curve. Convert to a curve. So this is a curve object now. That we can edit like this. Thanks for the review, by the way. Really appreciate it. No problem, man. That's what the student membership is for. Alright, and then I'm going to keep this ball. I'm just going to duplicate it and put it into old collections, which still have it. Okay, and then for this ball, I had this idea of offsetting the... Okay, first of all, I'm going to remove all the animation here. And the idea of offsetting it so that the 0 point is below it. So that way we theoretically could have this ball follow the curve and then animate its position with the curve itself. Let's see if that works. So it should be under constraints, not camera solver. Follow path, was that it? Kind of forgot how that worked. Okay, now we got it. Okay, and now we got it following here. There was something I forgot. Well, let's see. Path animation. Ah, this was it. Okay, so I don't want the animation to happen in here. I wanted to animate it with this here. There we go. Yes, and -100 brings it to the end. Okay, so we can make a keyframe here, and a keyframe at the end. Put in -100. Can we even extend that? Yeah, we can extend it also. Oops, I didn't put a keyframe in. Alright, and now it's following the curve. And the cool thing about that is, now we can change the curve shape, and the ball will always follow it. I think that's an easy way to make it more complex, or like have it really follow the object. So the next thing I would do is put this here in the center, or maybe... Right, I want to see if I can actually rotate. I can actually rotate the ball with the curve too. Maybe I need to change some settings here. Position, no. Ah, there we go. Now we can change the rotation of the ball with Control-T. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So, in the beginning, we want the ball with Control-T. We can rotate the vertices, so I can control where on the curve the ball is basically positioned. And here I'm going to enable snapping for volume active, and then I can move the vertices of this curve actually into the center of the original object. Or at least theoretically. It almost works. Yeah, this works kind of. Okay, let's go ahead and do that for all the vertices. So it's inside, so we can just focus on the rotation. And this is, I tried using physics, but that was super hard. Yeah, I can imagine physics being very hard for this setup. Yeah, no, I I think I wouldn't even bother trying physics on this because yeah, it's. I mean, you could theoretically kind of like build an invisible pipe around this, but I think it's gonna be so hard to actually get it to work. Oh, thanks for the follow, Norwayne. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can change the rotation. So in the beginning, I want to rotate it in that direction.
You reached our followers goal of 120.
We can experiment a little bit. Like we can have it rotate in this direction. And then here it rotates more. It rotates on the bottom. Here I want it to like stay there. And then rotate all the way around. Does that work? Yeah. Using Control T again to rotate the vertices of a curve. Oops. Okay. Whoa, whoa. That's a bit confusing. It's a bit confusing right now. Okay, so basically I'm just dialing in the rotation, kind of the rotational movement I want, and then I can get, I can work on making it more refined, right? Maybe it's a better idea to not have it fall down immediately. Like maybe we should have it balance on this hole first, and then like here it could fall over. Would that be interesting? It's like flipping around. The way to animate the hair, kind of like wavy noise. Oh yeah, we can do that. I can show you that too. Oops. Okay. Yeah, kind of like what we have here now. Like it's normal for the most time. Yeah, I guess it's pretty normal. It's pretty much on top of it. So now we can make it a bit more detailed. Okay, first of all, we needed to come in from outside of the frame, right? Since we wanted to loop, we should animate this to a extruded value. So it's like fully out of frame like that. Then also here. There we go. I'm not sure about this corner here, like it's kind of like going off the corner. or actually, like, let me make this visible in front. In front, yes. Have this rotated a little less. Yeah, now that we have this, which is pretty solid, we can make sure that it looks realistic and also a bit more smoothened. Like I would add some extra vertices and make these smooth here, basically. Let's see if we can actually, how we would actually do that with this. Randomize, no, tilt, radius, extrude, was it this? No. Basically want to add more detail here, and I think we can do that with subdividing. Let me see, bevel, can we bevel this? No. Can we subdivide? We can subdivide, but we can't subdivide one single vertex. We need to subdivide everything, I think. Subdivide. Subdivide it a lot. Actually 20. And then we should be able to smoothen this out, right? Okay, I'm trying to like get this smoother in a smart way. So I added some extra vertices. And now is there an option in this curve to make it smoothed out? Smooth. Smooth. I'm basically trying to figure out if I can turn this singular vertex into a Bezier. Let's see. Bezier. That's so yeah, can I just turn one normal vertex into a Bezier? That's my question. Active spline. Okay, we have some settings here that we don't have in the other one. Spline. Let polytype. Ah, here we go. Ah, okay, there we go. So how do we do that? Type, set polytype, Bezier. Yes. And now we should be able to smoothen this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, actually, now we don't need so many vertices anymore. Can I just like smoothen all these? I'm learning something new here too, guys. So like, oh, you asked a few more questions here. Procedurally, yes, I'm going to show you how to make the hair wave procedurally. Also, I couldn't get squash and stretch the red bar thingy if it's not too much to ask. Squash and stretch. Oh, we wanted to like kind of like a spring, kind of like move like a spring. I think we can figure that out. Gotta love the Bezier. Okay, so we got all of these Bezier, and now I want to make them automatic. Ooh, here we go. Okay, now we got it. Now we're getting somewhere. Nice. Exactly, yeah, now we're getting what I meant. We can make it smoother. Spring, yeah. I've got an idea how to do that. Let's figure it out. And then we can make this one go up. I just want to make it a little smoother so it doesn't feel too digital when the ball is moving around it. This. Hallo. Tschüssi, schönes Wochenende. Aber du kommst vielleicht später noch zum Konzert, oder? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this looks amazing. Bye, Carl. It's so it's so funny how like we have this glass door and people get like cut out before they even enter the room already. So funny. Check this out. I should have gotten that. Yeah, let's smoothen it a little bit more. Amazing content from the color school. Exactly, that's what we're here for. To make you entertained. Who cares if you learn something? just be entertained. That. And then maybe we can curve this one also a little bit. Okay, let's see. Bloop, bloop. Oh, I also want my layout so I can see a 3D viewport and this at the same time. Bloop, bloop. Oh, I think it changed the rotation of everything. Ah, okay, we need to reorientate the rotation. Okay, the top is correct. Whoa, that was weird. I'm also using proportional editing for the reorientation, so the vertices around it get rotated at the same time. Oh, that's actually interesting. It's like avoiding the hair. That's kind of neat. Oh, it's doing like a weird little twist here. Yeah, no, I'm not super sure if... Oh, that's actually kind of cool that it's like on the bottom at the end. It's pretty surprising. I like that. Keanu, I'm not super sure if you are happy with how the ball moves right now. It's definitely not as smooth as I would have liked it to be. Thought it would work a little bit better, especially in the corners. And we do have kind of like, yeah, I didn't realize it had this texture on there. Generated color ramp. I think I'm just gonna make it one color, make this work, because I thought that's what it was. RGB. Up. Web. Yeah, the biggest thing that annoys me is this like quick corner thing. I guess you could fix that by animating this, right? To like have this slower on the corners. Yeah, I guess that you could do that if you would want to fix that. Let's just quickly see if it works. So like I'm adding a keyframe before the corner, or actually let's pick the one that's like super fast, this one. So I'm creating a keyframe before the corner, then one after the corner, and then basically just going in between those two, selecting those two, and then scaling them up to make that part slower. So I want to make sure it's busier, so it's like soft transition. Not really working. Great. It's great, better than what I did, for sure. Yeah, as long as you as long as you think it's helpful what I do, I'm happy with that. I guess maybe this will work if you give it a bit more polish, I guess. Yeah, that's the only thing that really bothers me, kind of like the quickness around the corners. Maybe you'll find a way to fix that up. The angles, for me, it adds to the illusion. Yeah, I guess Keanu, you can play around with it, see where you like to take it. Okay, I'm gonna make these two here. I'm gonna scale down the centers so there's no acceleration or deceleration in the beginning and the end. Hello, boss 2200. What's up, 2200? Okay, cool. Let's try the other things you asked for. So you asked we can make the hair wave. Yeah, we should be able to do that pretty straightforward. So I would personally do it in shading, probably. Like, you can do it as a modifier, but I think with shading you have more control with creating it through a shader. So let's go in here. We've got hair. Yeah, it should be the only one. Right, it's only one object using it. Yeah. Okay, and then we're basically going to use the displacement to displace it. So I'm going to use, let's see, let's just use a noise texture for now. Put that into a displacement height, I guess. And put that in displacement. It should show it to you in the viewport too. It's going to calculate it for a moment and then it should show it. Okay, we need to enable the setting here. Not bump only, but displacement only. There we go. Yeah. Now it's displacing the hair. Very cool. Okay, and then let's see what we can do here. Let's make it very small scale, maybe 0.2. And then to like kind of like choose a wind direction, you could probably the easiest way to do that. Oh, wait, actually, we can just do it through mapping, I think. Whoa, I had no idea you could do that. Yes, sir, you can do that. Alright, and now we should be able to move it in either direction. I think I want to control it a bit more precisely by adding an empty and controlling the kind of like the waving with an empty. So I'm gonna add hair, I guess that's good. Gonna add a new empty here. Call this hair wave controller. I'm gonna choose object and choose the hair wave controller. Oh, every time I change something in the shader, Blender really takes a long time to recalculate that. It's kind of strange. Hair controller. Okay, and now if we move the controller. My Blender's in general very slow right now. Okay, now if we move this, the whole hair moves. So something I'm gonna start with now is oops, big camera. I'm just gonna add a driver here in the Y direction, so it just looks like the wind is coming from the right to the left. So I'm just gonna add a frame by 50 here. Oh, and I also want to put a minus, so it goes in the other direction. Okay, and then we're gonna dial in the settings here. Scale, something like this maybe. Yeah, I mean this already does it. Now it just comes down to getting the look right, like how should it look. I'm feeling it should be pretty soft, since your art style is also pretty soft. It doesn't have too much detail, so maybe like something like that. Oh, this is actually also, it's actually kind of cool here too. But yeah, I think softer works better for you. Distortion, like a little bit of distortion. Scale. Yeah, and maybe like tone down the scale here. Jellyfish hair. Something like that. Let's maybe make it a bit faster. Okay, so but the thing is right now what it's doing, it's distorting it along the normals, right? So like the displacement is happening in the direction of the face. So like it's always just kind of like growing outside, which I don't think is best for this. I want basically the displacement to happen in the left direction. So I think we can control that with the normals here. Let's try a combine XYZ. Gotta wait for the shader to calculate again. Okay, so I'm not sure if this will... Oh yeah, okay, it does work. So I'm not super sure which values should be in here, but we're just gonna play around until something looks right. I'm not super knowledgeable about normals and vectors and stuff like that. I just have the kind of like basic understanding of them, and then the rest I just try to hack together. But this seems to work. Yeah, it looks like it's actually displacing it to the left now. Yeah. Yeah, this looks pretty good, I think. What do you think, Keanu? Is this the direction you are thinking of? You can change the scale here. Yeah, I like it. And you can dial in the look of it through these settings here. You're a wizard Calva emote or something. Thank you. I think we have a sound. Jan, I feature made some sound effects here. Where is it playing? Hello?
Blender God Mode.
There we go. Let's do that again.
Blender God Mode.
That's it. Keanu says for sure. Awesome. All right, cool. Yeah, nice. So you can yeah, dial this in more if you like. Let's put this in a under thing and call this hair wind simulation. Okay, cool. And yeah, let's try to make this spring up and down. I think the easiest way for that would be to just parent it to an empty and have that empty kind of like scale up and down. How does it look like if this is scaled? The ball also gets scaled, yeah. I guess maybe also displacement. Let's see, can we use a deform for this stuff? Wave, let's just try it. It looks so funny. Honestly, this looks very funny, but it doesn't change, like it doesn't change the ball position, which is a problem. We need, yeah, so we can't control it with a modifier. Wait, maybe if we activate this. Oh, here we go. This actually looks very funny. Width. Can we orientate this on an object? Start position, maybe here. Let's try that. Wave. No, we can't change the orientation, I think. Yeah, we can change the direction of the wave. Also not the scale. Oh wait, maybe this will work. Speed. Way slower. Okay, I don't know if this is what you meant. Let's just copy it over. Let's see. Modifiers. Oops, the other way around. We wanna copy these modifiers. Oops, modifiers. There we go. Subdivide surface. Put this in front of the wave. Simple. For. And then let's add smooth by angle, and that should happen after the subdivision. Okay, no, I feel like this is not what you wanted, right? Yeah, no, I just went in a completely different direction, sorry. A different idea I had for you to like, you make it like a spring would be, I guess let's save this and then start a new version here. Floppy art. Okay, let's remove the wave again from both of these objects and just try the simple version. So the simple idea would be, I'm just going to use the same thing here, wave. Simple version would be to put an empty in the center of the piece, kind of like here, and then parent both of these objects to the wave empty. Transform, And then we should be able to just scale this up in the Z-axis like this. So let's try that. Scale. And then we have it maybe like oscillate 2 times maybe. Let's make it a bit bigger. And then at the end it should again be the original, so it loops. Let's see. Let's make it faster. So boom. 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 Yeah. I mean this works. I mean it also stretches the ball, which is kinda annoying. I hoped it wouldn't do that. But maybe if you like it, you could keep it. Yeah, the ball was clipping through the shirt, right? I think we can just move the shirt back a little bit. Oops. Cheesy. Filth. Yes, both are great. Nice, nice. I'm happy. Happy to hear that. Okay, I guess we could angle this, maybe? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, nice. I always like to put this passepartout on 100%, so you can actually see what the framing is like. Okay, we got the wavy hair, we got the bouncing, the spring-like movement. Yeah. Yeah, and now I guess it's up to you to dial it in, so it feels perfect to you. But yeah, I really like what you already have here. Very cool artwork, man. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I'll save this and send both versions back to you. Let's see, do we have any other submissions? That's new. Oh yeah, Wrench sent something. Oh! Eric brought a Banh Mi. Banh Mi.
Das finde ich auch.
20? Also eine große Nase.
Ja.
I'd listen to the music if this were an album cover. Yeah, totally. Play up. Okay. Yeah, Keanu, I think that was it, right? Then I'll just send this back to you. I'll just do it right now before I forget about it. Let's do it. Oh no, I've got these weird things again. Let me just... Alright, I'll send them to you and then I disable that shit. I don't... these Blender, like, backup saves are so useless, honestly. It's in save and load. Yeah, save version 0. No one needs those. They just take away space. Okay. So let's see. We got Stick from Wrench.
Wrench said I made this in Illustrator for Redbubble and in Blender was trying to overlay the PNG image to a texture, and after many attempts I photoshopped the white background underneath it. And also how to export in Illustrator with a normal resolution because this way too big. Does CYMK effect in Blender?
I don't know Illustrator really well. I wish Brush was here. He's learning Illustrator right now. This illustration. Wait, what's the problem? overlay the PNG image to a texture and after with it. Exactly like as if this is just bread. No, banh mi. Banh mi is a Vietnamese. Wait, let me just quickly show you because it's important culture. Banh mi is a Vietnamese sandwich with very delicious sauces and vegetables and tofu. It's very good. He would eat a banh mi, wait. Oh no, it cuts out the banh mi. No. Yum yum. Oh, Damien is here. Yeah, Damien has Illustrator the skills. It was not working in the PNG texture. Okay, let me just give it a shot then. Let me try to put it in on a white shader in Blender. Damien, if you have any idea what's happening, maybe you can also help. Wait, I need to download it. So I guess this one here, save image, download. Okay. Shader. I'm just gonna create a new shader here and then drop in the texture. Let's go into material view. Eevee shader compilation. It seems to take longer recently. Maybe it's a setting I haven't enabled. Shader compilation. Let's just put this up way high, 128. Okay. Let's just put this in the surface, just see what happens. Let's map it. I'm just going to do it lazy right now. I'm just going to map it with an empty. Where's my empty? I don't even see it right now. This one. Yeah. So, I want to put this on top, and I'm going to do that by mixing. Wait, I'll do this again. Alpha. Oh yeah. RGB. I need to mix this color with the white background. Merge with. I want to mix the colors. Yes, like this. And use the alpha as a mask to mix them. Maybe the other way around. I always forget which way around. Okay, Wrench, does this look correct to you? Oh, that's actually... wait, if we use UV, does that work? Because right now it's a bit... value. Let's make it bigger. Okay. Okay, it looks to me like it's working. I mean, this seems to be correct. Like you can select the background color with this, and then you have the texture on top. Yeah, is this what you were looking for, Wrench? An Illustrator. Damien is an Illustrator right now. What the hell? I spent 30 minutes on this. Oh, this is it. Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean it's a bit confusing, the setup, how you put transparent, like kind of like decals, right? Like how you put decals onto a object. You basically just gotta think about using the alpha as the, yeah. I guess you can think of the alpha kind of like a paper cutout. Like imagine you're doing a graffiti spray, right? Like you have a big cutout that you put on a wall, and then you use different sprays to spray on the color that you want, which is the color input, and the alpha input is the mask that you put on the wall first. Does it make sense? It makes sense in my head, but I'm not sure how logical it sounds. Okay, yeah, but basically you want to have this set up. Your decal going in from the top, and then you got your, yeah, whatever other things you have below going in there. Yep, what about the texture underneath? So this A input could be anything. This could be any texture. If you can put this on pre-existing shaders too, for example, like on this, right? Like on the shader that I have here. I can also put it on here. I just need to find the right spot to put it in, basically, before it goes into the base color. So let me just copy this, I guess. Paste it in here. And then I want to feed this in here, and then we can use this as the base color. Yeah, there we go. And now we just have our decal, our PNG on top. We can also disable. This is what I wanted to show actually, to like have more control over it as a decal. We can use object. We don't even need to have the scale here, and then have clip, and that way we can, with an empty, select where that decal should be. Right, so we only have it in one spot. And we can. Oh, that's interesting because this object is using the same shader. It shows up on that too. But yeah, this is how you place it on one object. Is there a way? I think there's like a way to center it. If we do 0.5 here and 0.5 here, yeah, then the decal is actually centered on the empty. Yeah, there you go. What about texture underneath? Overlay. Overlay. Yeah, does this answer your question? I think it does, right? You can also change the blending mode, right? You can have it as screen, so you only see the lipstick, or you can have multiply, so you only see the dark spots. But I guess mix makes most sense, so you keep the original colors. Nice. Okay, cool. Keanu asks, can you plug the alpha node into the alpha on the BSDF? Yeah, you could, but then you would lose. I mean, then the whole shader would be transparent wherever the decal is not, right? Because yeah, if I did that, the whole material would be transparent except for where the decal is, which isn't usually what you want, except if you want only the decal. Yeah. Okay. I hope this makes sense to everyone. Alright, guys. That is it for the submissions, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. I mean, it's also perfect timing. It's 20 now, and I want to use the rest of the night, or like the next hour or two, to prepare the video on Monday. I'm very hyped for that video. Get rich quick with Blender Kit is the topic. Eric is also gonna join that. So it's gonna be very fun, and I want to like write a bunch of information on the whiteboard here. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare a bunch of stuff for that. Alright, yeah, thanks for joining everyone. If you don't have a student membership yet, you can try it out for the 7 days for free on Patreon. Let me just quickly plug... Wait, do I have my Patreon thing here? I don't. Let me just quickly paste it here in the chat so you guys can check it, because I need more students. Membership here. Copy link. There you go. So yeah, you can get a 7-day trial student membership and try out if it helps you or not. I have tried that many times. Getting rich quick. Wait, you got some more comments here? Can you plug alpha? Nice. You have great tips. A true Blender whiz. Thanks, man. I'm just getting rich quick. Make me rich. Oh yeah, man. I mean, that video, like the whole idea, all the ideas I have for that video, I think are actually pretty solid, pretty valuable. So you guys can be very excited for that video. And I'm also planning on doing the whole recording, because we're going to record it in this office here. I'm planning to just do it as a live stream, so you guys can watch us filming it. Yes. I'm quick but not rich. Oh no. Eric, you want to join me on the goodbye ritual?
Yeah.
All right. You know what's happening?
Yeah.
Right? All right. Thanks everyone. I'll
Okay.
see you on Monday. See you soon. Oh, it's beginning. Oh, the background score. Sehr nice.